guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's new video, I'm going to be doing kind of like a part 2 to the recent high school video I just did. Other day I was going through Visco. Now I think a lot of girls know what app this is. It's just like a lot of girls use this app, and it's like, I don't know, it's just like a lot of relatable things that we go through. I go on every couple of days because there are some things on there that like little meanings or little sayings or like tweets like from famous people that like really get you and like really hit you in the spot, and they're just like, oof, like that's true. And there was one thing about high school. While I was reading it, I'm like, oh my god, this is exactly what I said in my video, but it was written by someone else. There are plenty other of students out there in the world that think the same thing that I'm thinking, and I'm glad that we're all here trying to make a say in what we believe in, what we want. And this just kind of goes into more detail on what I discussed. It's a little bit more dark than what I discussed. However, I think it still brings a really good point, so I'm going to read it. I'm obviously going to have it on the screen so you guys can follow along. I hate school. And no, it's not because I'm a teenager and don't like waking up at 6 a.m. every morning. It's because the school system isn't about learning anymore. It's about passing. Pretty much every teenager ever is so stressed about school that they suffer with mental health issues, fake illnesses, and even try to kill themselves. But yet nobody has thought to themselves, hey, maybe our system is flawed. And instead given teenagers a reputation of kids that are lazy and selfish. Like, what's up with that? I mean, who really cares about finding the area of a stupid triangle? Teach me how to raise a family, drive a car, get a job, pay bills, and live a happy life. I'm forced to sit in a classroom for 6 hours straight and learn about things that I'm not interested in and will probably never use in my life after my exams. And what really annoys me is that teachers don't understand that some students suffer from mental health disorders like social anxiety and force them to talk in a class for a high grade. Or that some students suffer with depression and teachers just assume they are moody and negative all the time. Students are in tears every single night and wake up every single morning wanting to throw up at the thought of going to school, thinking that they'd rather be dead than go to school. How is that fair? The fact that I have to choose between my grades and my health is really messed up. I just want to say, follow your own goddamn dreams, not what others want. The whole idea around this is basically that there are people in the world that mentally and physically just don't want to go to school, and then there are people that go to bed every single night going like, okay, in a couple of hours I will have to go to school again. And one of those people are me, and so that's why when I read this, it really stuck with me, because like that's how I feel. I don't feel personally that I'm gonna want to die because I don't want to go to school. I'm not that affected by it, but it's still something that drives me insane every single day, knowing that I have to go. And it's almost October, and it's just driving me crazy that it's like the only third week of school, and just like the amount of work and the amount of stress that I'm having, like the fact that like I'm in school stressing about the amount of work that I need to do when I get home. I know I'm not the only one that thinks that. I mean, there are some people that don't even do their work because like whatever. I know there are people that want to get good grades and want to succeed in school, but of course I do. I want to get a good grade on something. I want to pass, but at the same time it's just like knowing that you have to work on something that is just redundant and it's just not necessary kind of makes me feel unmotivated. Like, if I'm gonna be completely honest, I know there are some things that we just need to learn, but at the same time it's like, is this really gonna affect me? Like it said, like learn how to drive and have a happy life. I mean, we do have driver's ed. At least in my school there's a thing called driver's ed where you take a test or whatever, and then you get your permit and everything like that. However, about paying taxes and getting on, like, I just like, it's just still something that bugs me, because I know I'm not the only one going through it. There's some people that love school, and I'm glad. Like, school is such, it's a privilege. Not everyone can have one. And knowing that there are people that just like, oh my god, like I have to go to school tomorrow. Like, I didn't really want to make this a really big issue. It's just something that I feel like needs to be addressed, and if you can relate to it, let me know. I got a lot of positive feedback on my last video, which I was super glad about. I like that I can speak to you guys on a personal level. I love that I can connect to my viewers, because that's very important to me, and I'm trying to like go different directions, do different videos to see what you guys like. I know not every video I do is going to be pleasing. Okay, so if you enjoyed watching this, let me know by giving it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Happy fall, by the way. It's already fall. I'm so excited for Halloween and for the Halloween movies. Then comes Thanksgiving, then comes Christmas, and you know what? Life is just gonna be fantastic. We'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. I still see your shadows in my room. Can't take back the love.